Welcome to Arcane Moon Tarot. Today, we open a new chapter under the veil of mystery, intuition, and truth. This is not a sugar-coated reading. Here, we don't deal in fluff or fantasy. At Arcane Moon Tarot, we dive deep. We ask the real questions and give you the kind of answers that cut through the noise, honest, raw, and clear. In this love reading, we're asking, what's coming to my life in love? Whether you're single, entangled, or just trying to make sense of where your heart is heading, this 6-card spread will uncover the energies moving toward you, what you'll need to face, and what love is really offering you in the months ahead. Take a breath. Focus your energy. Let's begin. Card 1, New Energy, entering your love life. This is not a crush, not a fleeting text. The Ace of Pentacles marks the arrival of something real, grounded, stable, and meant to be built. It could be a new person who enters your life with serious intentions, or it may represent a turning point in an existing connection where things stop being abstract and start becoming real. This is the card of planting roots, not fantasies. It often coincides with someone offering more than words. Time, consistency, effort, or even a direct invitation to grow something substantial together. What's entering your love life has form. This isn't a romantic high that burns out. It's love that aligns with your real-world values. Commitment, showing up, doing the work. You might meet this person through work, study, or even during something routine. Not some glittery soulmate moment, but a connection that surprises you with its solidity. It's not dramatic, and that's exactly why it matters. It's the kind of energy that shows up on time, asks you how your day was, and doesn't ghost. There's a strong chance someone will come into your orbit offering stability, emotionally or even materially. Think, a steady communicator, someone who plans ahead, who isn't afraid to talk about the future. This might be a person who owns their time and space, who isn't messy, who makes you feel safe rather than confused. If you're already connected to someone, this can signal that they are finally ready to offer more, and this time, they'll back it up with action. The Ace of Pentacles is all about earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn vibes. This doesn't mean your person is one of these signs, but the tone they bring will feel similar. Slow building, sensual, grounded, and focused on outcomes. This also suggests your love life is about to benefit from more physical presence, fewer late-night texts, more actual time together, shared routines, even financial support or gifts. If you're used to chaotic or unavailable dynamics, this energy might feel boring at first. But that's part of the test. Are you ready for something that doesn't just feel good, but functions well? This person may not sweep you off your feet, but they'll show you what it's like to be valued consistently. Love is about to become a lot more visible and practical, if you allow it. Something massive and reliable is stepping into your love life. It's an opportunity to build, not just dream. Whether you seize it depends on whether you're ready for something stable and whether you believe you deserve it. Card 2, How it will make you feel. The Chariot brings in a surge of momentum. When this new grounded energy, Ace of Pentacles, enters your love life, you won't be passive about it. You'll feel driven. It's like suddenly seeing a green light in a situation that's been red or blinking yellow for too long. You'll feel energized, focused, and ready to take control. No more waiting around. You'll want to move toward this, not away. Even if you've been cautious in love before, this makes you want to step up, take charge, and go after what feels right. This shift will awaken something in your self-esteem. The Chariot is powered by self-belief. Whether it's because this person actually values you, or because this relationship reflects your own growth, you'll feel more certain of who you are. You might notice yourself asserting boundaries, speaking your truth, or even making bold moves in love that you wouldn't have made 6 months ago. This energy isn't needy or hesitant. You'll feel like you've got your hands on the wheel again, and it feels good. The Chariot can also bring a strong protective instinct, both toward yourself and toward this connection. You'll be thinking long-term, setting priorities, asking, what do I want out of this? Rather than, do they like me back? There's a strong sense that you'll feel motivated to defend what feels right, even if it means cutting through noise, distractions, or people who bring drama. This person or shift might make you realize what's worth fighting for, and you'll be ready to fight smart. Despite the forward motion, the Chariot always carries an inner tug of war. You might feel torn at times, between staying independent and opening up emotionally, between moving quickly and staying grounded. This internal conflict won't paralyze you, but it will show up. The good news? You'll have the tools to steer through it. You won't let fear make your decisions. Your clarity will. You'll likely start thinking seriously about direction. The Chariot isn't about casual flings. It wants to go somewhere. This connection might stir up the question, is this person on my path? And if the answer is yes, you'll be all in. If not, you'll feel the impulse to cut loose and keep driving. Either way, this isn't about playing games. You'll crave something aligned, something purposeful, and you'll pursue it with more determination than usual. Whatever is entering your love life will ignite you. You'll feel clear, focused, and ready to take control, maybe for the first time in a long time. It won't be passive. You'll want to move toward what feels right, and you won't let anything or anyone get in your way. Card 3, what you'll need to let go of. The Devil shows up when something has had too much power over you. A toxic relationship, an addictive pattern, or even a belief system about love that's been sabotaging your happiness. To fully step into the solid, energizing love energy that's entering, Ace of Pentacles plus Chariot, you'll need to cut ties with whatever's been owning you emotionally, mentally, or physically. This might mean a specific person who keeps dragging you back, or a dynamic that you know isn't healthy, but has been hard to walk away from. This card demands full honesty. Where have you been hooked more than happy? The Devil often hides in disguise. Sometimes it's a situationship that feels too intense to resist. Sometimes it's overthinking jealousy or needing to control the outcome in love. Whatever it is, it feeds on fear, and it thrives in the shadows. You'll have to face the part of you that's been magnetized by drama, by unavailable people, or by patterns that feel exciting but leave you feeling drained. This card doesn't ask you to give up pleasure. It asks you to reclaim your power over it. For some, this may point directly to a trauma bond, staying emotionally attached to someone who gives just enough to keep you hoping, but never enough to give you peace. There might be an emotional high that comes with being wanted or needed, even if the connection itself is harmful. Letting go here means not feeding the cycle anymore. No more responding to the late-night texts. No more second chances to people who've proven they won't change. No more trading peace for temporary passion. This isn't just about others. The devil also asks you to look at where you may be sabotaging intimacy, perhaps by avoiding vulnerability, using people for distraction, or staying in control so you don't get hurt. If you want to receive the real love that's coming, you'll need to release the version of you that learned to survive love rather than trust it. Letting go of the devil means stepping into discomfort, but the discomfort of healing, not of repeating. One subtle danger here: when something healthy, Ace of Pentacles, enters your life, it may feel unfamiliar if you're used to chaos. You may be tempted to reject it, chase something spicier, or self-sabotage. Letting go of the devil means learning that stability is not boring. It's safe. You've got to stop interpreting calm as cold. The real question becomes, do you want a connection that excites your nervous system, or one that actually nourishes your heart? To welcome true, grounded love, you'll need to release the chains of toxic attraction, fear-based patterns, or emotional addiction. Let go of what's been feeding your loneliness instead of healing it, because the love coming in doesn't play those games. Card 4, how you'll be challenged. The Page of Cups isn't a warrior, they're a feeler. Your challenge in this upcoming love chapter isn't going to be about chasing, fixing, or strategizing. It's going to be about letting yourself feel things without fear or filter. That's not easy, especially if you've been burned before, or if you've used control or detachment to protect yourself, which the Devil card just exposed. This page asks you to open your heart even when it's awkward, uncertain, or raw. Your challenge will be to show softness and risk being seen. Someone may show up offering kindness, affection, or even vulnerability themselves, and your instinct might be to dismiss it, downplay it, or joke it away. That's your test. Can you receive love in its most innocent form without looking for the catch? Can you believe someone means what they say, not because they're perfect, but because they care? The challenge here is accepting something sweet without sabotaging it or treating it like it's naive. Trust doesn't start with others. It starts with whether you can sit with your own openness. The Page of Cups often brings childhood patterns to the surface. You may be challenged to face what your younger self still longs for in love: to be accepted, understood, chosen. These desires may feel uncomfortable or too much, especially if you've been told to suppress them. But love isn't about performance. It's about honesty. The page asks you to stop shaming your own need to be loved gently. It's not weakness, it's your humanity. This challenge might show up as emotional clumsiness, crying when you didn't expect to, feeling more than you can explain, wanting connection, but not knowing how to ask for it. The Page of Cups doesn't always know the right words, but that's the point. Love doesn't require a script. Your test is to allow these moments to happen without shutting them down. Messy is okay. What matters is real. Another challenge with the page: the temptation to escape into romantic fantasy when things get uncomfortable. If the Ace of Pentacles is trying to ground your love life, this card reminds you that your mind may want to drift into what-ifs, old memories, or imagined futures that keep you emotionally distracted. Staying present with what's actually happening will take effort, but that's how trust builds. moment by moment, not in some imagined ideal. Your biggest challenge will be letting your emotional guard down and allowing yourself to be seen, fully, softly, without apology. It's not about being perfect in love. It's about being real, even when that feels scary or awkward. Card 5. What has real potential? Here's the truth. The Four of Cups is not about what's missing. It's about what's being offered but overlooked. The biggest hidden potential in your love life isn't necessarily something dramatic or new. It's the possibility that real emotional fulfillment is already available, but you haven't been able or willing to recognize it. This card suggests that the love or connection coming toward you might look quiet, subtle, or different than what you thought you wanted. The potential? Waking up and finally seeing it. This card has deep potential for inner stillness, and with it, the power to choose love from a place of clarity, not chaos. It speaks to a moment when you realize, I've been chasing things that don't actually feed me. The gift here is the ability to reevaluate your emotional needs honestly. That means you stop responding out of boredom, loneliness, or ego, and start recognizing what's real and enough. If you seize this chance, you'll be able to engage with love in a way that's peaceful, grounded, and true. There's potential in something or someone that may initially seem unexciting. Maybe they're not your type. Maybe the timing isn't dramatic. But this card whispers, look again. Something steady, kind, or emotionally genuine might be right in front of you. And if you can shift your attention from what's shiny or familiar, you could discover a connection that runs deeper than anything you've chased before. The Four of Cups teaches that sitting with dissatisfaction leads to insight. If you've been emotionally underwhelmed in life or love, the gift isn't to run from that feeling. It's to learn from it. The potential here is the development of a more refined emotional compass. You begin to distinguish between what merely stimulates you and what actually sustains you. And when you start choosing from that place, that's when the right people finally stick. There's big potential in letting go of the fantasy version of love you've been chasing. The movie scene kiss, the constant validation, the idea that it has to feel a certain way all the time to be real. That attachment has likely made you ignore or downplay connections that were actually good for you. The Four of Cups says, real love might not look like what you expected, but it could be exactly what you need. The true potential ahead lies in your ability to notice and accept love that's already within reach. If you can let go of old expectations and stay present, you'll recognize something meaningful where before you saw only emptiness. Card 6, Outcome. Within the next 3 to 6 months, the Eight of Wands is a green light from the universe. In the next few months, things won't drag, they'll move. Expect sudden developments, fast conversations, quick decisions, or an intense emotional acceleration. If someone new is entering your life, and with the Ace of Pentacles they won't tiptoe. This isn't the slow burn you wait years for. This is momentum, texts flying, plans forming, feelings being admitted without endless hesitation. Love is about to pick up speed, maybe faster than you were expecting. In many cases, this card shows love that spans space, travel, long-distance connection, or meeting someone while on the move. You might fall into something unexpected on a trip, or find that the relationship grows over phone calls and time zones, at least for a while. But the energy is not stuck. It's dynamic, and both people want to move forward. If distance is involved, it won't be a barrier. It'll be a challenge that you both actively work to overcome. This isn't a read between the lines kind of love phase. Over the next few months, there will be conversations that say the thing. Expect honesty, declarations, and clarity, especially after you've let go of emotional fog, Four of Cups, and protective walls, Page of Cups. If you've been waiting for someone to finally say how they feel, or if you're the one who's been holding back, that ends. Words are going to flow, and they'll carry real weight. Here's the magic of this card in this spread. It brings intensity without dysfunction. After the Devil, that's a big deal. The energy coming in will feel exciting, electric, even exhilarating, but it won't leave you second-guessing yourself. The excitement will be rooted in movement and possibility, not confusion. It's the thrill of going somewhere that feels right, not just feels intense. This is how you'll know it's different. The Eight of Wands doesn't linger in indecision. If someone enters your life and it clicks, you'll move forward fast, maybe officially dating, making future plans, or having those big conversations about what you both want. Alternatively, if you've been stuck in something half-dead, you'll finally break away and move on with clarity and speed. Either way, love moves, and you do too. In the next 3 to 6 months, expect swift changes, rapid communication, and powerful forward momentum in love. What was stagnant will shift. What's real will take shape, fast.